Hello student, we will continue this one. Now more than 200 we discussed. Next one is more than 250. So more than 250 means sum of all these numbers we have to add, or what you can do is, now look here, more than 200. More than 200, what you have done, you included all these numbers 33, 28, 30, 22, 16 and 7. You added all these numbers. When I say more than 250, you have to add only these 5 numbers. So more than 200 is you have 6 numbers, and more than 250 you have 5 numbers. What is extra number? This 33 is the extra number if I want to find more than 250. So what you can do is 136 minus 33 will be 103, I think. Yeah, 103. Then more than 200 will come. More than 200 is 103 minus 28. 83, 375 will come. Then here it will come. Oh, sorry, it's not 200. This is more than 300. This will be more than 350. More than 350 is 75 minus 30 is 45. Then control V, more than 400. More than 400 is 23 will come. Okay. And the last one, more than 450 is 23 minus 16, 7. So that is how you get the more than type question. If you are getting the confused, like you have to subtract 103 minus 28, you will get 75 here. That confusion is there. What you can do is, when you write more than 250 here, okay, so start from the 250 to 300 interval, add all these numbers. It takes time taking process, but I'm sure you'll do it correct. More than 300 if it is there, then more than 300 means you have to do add all these numbers. If it is more than 350 here, more than 350 means you have to add all these 3 numbers. Okay, so like this you can find out. Now few things you have to remember whether I'm doing right or wrong. In the less than type, your first frequency and the first cumulative frequency will remain same. In more than type, your last cumulative frequency, that is 7, and the last frequency, it has to be same. If you are not getting the same, somewhere you have done the mistakes in this column. Understood? So you have to recheck them where you have done the subtractions wrong or additions wrong. You have to be careful. Don't simply write that here 7 is there, so here also I'll put 7. Don't do that. Then you will not find your mistake. Okay. So what you do is keep subtracting or keep adding. Then you will come to know where if you have done any mistakes or not. Understood? So this is how you will convert the given question into less than type or more than type. Okay. Okay, so there might be 2 more questions. They give the class intervals in the question, and they may ask you to convert into less than type or more than type, or maybe both. If you have done this much, then the question will be over. Their type of question also there. Now next one. Now we are doing the reverse process. If they give the less than type questions, then how do you convert into class interval? Okay. So let's see. It's less than 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. So if you observe the difference, class size is 100. So first class size will be 100 to 150. Then the second class will be 150 to 200. Then 200 to 250. Then 250 to 300. It will continue till you finish your interval. 350, less than 350 means 300 to 350. Then next one is 350 to 400, then 400 to 450, and finally 450 to 500. That is how you, how do I written is, I written because the class size here 150, 200, 250. So class size is 50. That's why every time I have increased the 50, then I keep on continued less than 500 at the end. So I got 450 to 500. Okay. Now, as I discussed, when you have the class interval and the first cumulative frequency and the first frequency will remain same. Or you understand this way, less than 150, and 100 to 150. So both will remain same, which will be 24. Okay. Now less than 200, you have 64, but I want 150 to 200. So less than 200 means, as we discussed, it increased from 100 to 200. So this 64 has all those persons who spend from 100 to 200, but 100 to 150 already we taken 24 here, but I want only 150 to 200. So that means out of 64, 24 are spending from 100 to 250, 100 to 150. So remaining 40 will spend between 150. So just subtraction, 64 minus 24. Then 200 to 250, 97 minus 64. 97 minus 64 is 33. Just you have to subtract. Then 125 minus 97. 125 minus 97 is 28. I hope you are understanding. Now less than 300 is 155. Less than 300 is 155. And less than 300 is 125. So if I want 300 to 350, less than 350 we got 155, less than 300 125. So I want from 300 to 350, just do the subtraction. 155 minus 125, which is 30. Then 177 minus 155 is 22. Then 193 minus 177 is, I think, 16 will come. Then 200 minus 193 is 7. Okay. So this is how you will convert a less than type into class intervals. Even you can convert more than type into class intervals. We will see in the next example. Now we will take more than type question, convert the following into the class intervals when the more than is given. So here also, if you observe, more than 100, more than 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, more than 450. So here also the class size is 100 only. More is starting from more than 100, so the starting number has to be more than 100. So 100 to 150. Then last one is more than 450. So maximum I can go till 500. So the class intervals will be remain as is. If you remember, how do we get it? So just I am making the class size difference as 50. Then I am putting 100 to 150, 150 to 200. Now frequency, more than 100. I have 200 people, and more than 150 I have 176 people. So if I want 100 to 150, just subtract 200 to 176. Be careful, in less than type I subtracted the down to up. 64 minus 24 will be 40, but in more than type you subtract from up to down. Okay, so this will come as 200 minus 176 is 24. Then here you will get it as 176 minus 136 is 40. Then 136 minus 103 is 33. 103 minus 75 is 28. Okay. Then 75 minus 45 is 30. 45 minus 23 is 22. 23 minus 7 is 16. And the last one is 7 minus nothing is there. So last frequency remains same. In the previous question also we discussed, in the more than type, the last numbers has to be same, and in the less than type, the first numbers has to be same. So this is all about your less than type and more than type. We will solve the questions in the next class. Hope you go through all the questions. I will give exercise questions here at the end of this file. Then you practice it, understand it. If any doubt, let me know. Okay. First questions are class interval into less than more than type. Next type of questions are less than more than type into class interval. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.